Hey guys, it's Cugsly, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is pretty important because I've added in something really cool, and I finally figured it out after several months, and I wanted to make this video to ask you guys your input on whether or not I should make it public now or include it with the Freedom update, which will be the final update, and push this to its release version, right? Now, I'm not going to tell you what I've added in, because I'm going to show you. It's really cool, right? You know, show don't tell. So, we're going to load the game. You currently have no save files. Please start a new game. Yeah. You think to yourself, like, oh, that's a cool aesthetic. Wow, it's like telling you to start a new game. It's too bad that there are no save files because you can't save. Or can you? What if I told you you can save by saving? I know, it's crazy, right? But believe it or not, you can save in this game now. Let me just leave you in that room. You just stay there. You look like you're having a pretty swell time. No. You stay right there. You stay right there. Just bye. Okay, so let's go. Let me show you what I mean. So we're gonna go over to SCP-205. Now, why? Because honestly, the room doesn't really matter. I just gotta go to a place that has level link, and we'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, we're just gonna slowly make our way. Alright, here we are. So now, watch this. Alright, it's really cool. So now, if we go through this door here, we go through level link, right? Pretty fast level link, right? Now let's leave the game. I don't want to play anymore. Let's say like a week later I come back. Let's play. Well, it kicked me out of the game, of course, and I'm back in the load menu, in like the menu. Well, let's load the game. Loading. And here we are. And there goes my vent. But here we are. We loaded right back where we were. And if you think like, oh, well, I hard-coded that. Well, guess what? Now if we go here and leave and come back, it'll automatically know where you left off. And this works for every single doorway in this game. If it's a level link that can be used, it can be loaded in. And you don't need to, there's nothing crazy about it. You just press load game and it's done. That's all you have to do. And that's really cool. And actually, there is one glitch right now though, where basically if you, how it works is, let's leave because you guys have the idea. How this works is you have three redirectories, right? And what happens is when you're in the menu, let's say you visit SCP-205, right? So you go into this doorway right here, right? What happens is there's a variable that accounts for every single doorway, right? And what this does is it recognizes, okay, well, he went through this doorway. Let's turn on SCP-205 scene variable to 1. Now what that does is it saves the fact that, alright, this was the last doorway you visited. And when it does that, it resets every other variable except its own, right? So it knows this is the most recent variable. Now let's say you leave and you come back and you're back in this scene, and you press load game. Well, 205 is in redirectory 1, right? So it'll sense that you have 205's variable on, and it'll know that 205 can be accessed through the first redirectory, so it'll send you through there right to here. Then in redirectory 1, it's just a microchip, that's all, right? It's just there to make this simpler as opposed to that, right? So you kind of split it up a bit, right? So then it senses, well, which one of these variables is active? Well, 205 is active, so it'll send you to 205, and it'll slingshot you to where you need to be, which is right here. That's how that works. And in fact, actually, funny thing is, if you look at this huge mess of wires, just delete those three right there, instantly looks nicer. That's like, ugh. So yeah, that's how that works, right? And that means that you can't manually save. You have to go through a doorway, and then it'll save your progress, kind of. And one glitch is, once you go through a redirectory, it'll automatically take you to that redirectory, right? Instead of taking you back to here when you leave and come back, which is why it automatically loaded the second time. And the problem with that is, let's say that you leave redirectory 1 and you go to a place that requires a redirectory 2, or redirectory 3 even, right? Well, because it'll automatically send you to redirectory 1, and it has nowhere to go because none of those variables are active, you just get kind of stuck there. So of course I added something in where if none of the variables are active, then it'll just send you back to the loading menu and you'll have to press load game again. I'm currently trying to figure out how I can make it not do that, but we'll see. Either way though, that's kind of where it's at. And now, what I want to ask. Oh, I've also added in like some new stuff for character death, so I've made it more specific and more detailed with how the character dies. It has like prompts saying like, oh, well, you've lost this much blood, and right, kind of like the original game. And I have also fixed up a few things with the maps. So now I have to ask the question: do you guys want me to upload this and make it public as its own update? As it will be probably v0.91 or v0.92. I can upload this as the save update, or I can hold back on that and I can upload all of this publicly as the freedom update. So that means that you won't be able to save until the freedom update comes out in probably around a month, right? So it depends on what you guys want. So with that, I'm going to end the video on the final note: upload everything now and make public the save mechanic, or wait until the entire game is finished. In the end, it'll come out at some point, but what do you guys, do you want like more frequent updates like that, or do you want a big update? And with that, I'm done. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.